Hello Aquarius, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of July 2019, focusing on your career and work life. So I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of June, and see what is in store for you for July. So the first card for you, representing the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have the 8 of Spades. So this card is indicating that towards the beginning of the month, you might not be really feeling well. You might not feeling like you are sure about your career choice, or maybe like your career planning for the past maybe 2 to 3 years. I think you are not really sure what will be the next step for you, like what will be the next career challenge or career goal that you have towards the future. And it looks like that something that already makes you feeling stuck for a while, so you don't feeling well, you don't want to do this maybe the same thing every day, maybe the job that you are doing is not really fulfilling, and that is something that you wanted to avoid and also try to I would say you don't want to do the same thing all over again. That's one of the things, but you wanted to change something that are not working in your career life. Maybe it's like maybe the place of work is not good, or maybe like the colleagues that you have. Maybe you just have to change things up, like maybe you just try to work from different places, like working from home or working from somewhere else in the cafe or something like that. And it can change your mood and change your environments in some way. And for the people around you, you can also change to like changing the time when you work, maybe changing the team that you work with. That can also be one of the things that you can do to change your emotions and also open up a new door for you as well at the same time. So the next card you have representing the influence card or the bridge cards towards the middle of the month. You have the 6 of Spades. So yeah, it looks like that the changes that you needed is actually related to your workplace. I do see that this card is showing up. It looks like that you may need to change your locations or change your place to work, commute, like those type of things. But I do see that you are thinking of changing those. Maybe the current situation or the current workplace is not really conducive. It's not really something that you want, and it's something that you like, and it's something that you wanted to do. And maybe you can work in a co-working space or work from home and things like that. It can also change your mood. And I do see that happening for you, like you maybe have to travel from one place to the other for work, and that can be also one of the good things to do so. Otherwise, you can also change maybe residence. Maybe you are thinking of doing that, and you probably will do that towards the middle of the month. And also changing like relocations. That can be one of the things as well, like changing the workplace, work locations, also as well as the your residence place as well. So the next card that you have representing the past position of your spread, you have the 6 of Clubs. I think in the past there is no problem at all. I do see that you are getting what you want. Possibly you maybe just win the competitions, or maybe if you do some exams or job interview, you may get a good feedback from that. I think you get quite a good results on that exam or whatever test that you have, or like interview process that you have done in the past. I do see that you are very happy, and you do have a good results as well on that. That's why there is no doubt about that you are feeling happy in the past, and that's why I'm not sure if that the Eight of Spades might represent quite a big changes in your life. So let's see the next card that you're representing the thing that you learned from the past. You have the Ten of Diamonds. So the Ten of Diamonds here in the past, I think it's correlating with the Six of Clubs as well. The Ten of Diamonds is actually also saying the same thing here, that you are getting the recognition that you needed, and then also promotional type of things for some of you, and also pay increase in some way also, and changing the job descriptions, or like broadening the scope, the responsibility, the task that you have on hand, and which is very good in some way that for you to understand that, and also to get those things on board, and you get everything you needed. So the next card that you have representing the things that you need to let go of, you have the Two of Diamonds. So this is one of the things that may also quite intriguing in some way. You know, when you get a lot of recognitions, a lot of tasks, a lot of jobs, and then you start to believe that you have more skills, and also having more responsibilities, and also capability at the same time, and then you start to take on so many different jobs, so many different projects, and that will also makes your burden increases, and that makes everything goes even much more difficult. And that's the things here with this card, that you actually needed to segregate what are the things that you wanted to do, really wanted to do, and not really burdening yourself to the death in some way. Because somehow if you keep on taking yes answer, you know, to every request that you have, that will make you feel a lot of burden and a lot of responsibility towards whatever it is that you have in your plate. So sometimes it's always good to say no. If you really don't want to do that, or even like you have something else, a much higher priority task, you just have to skip that already. So the next one that you have representing the things that you will happen towards the future or towards the end of the month, you have the Ace of Diamonds. So yeah, don't worry about the new beginning or something that not yet even started. Sometimes, you know, people are quite anxious on the things that they have no control over. You know, when you start worrying about something to happen, but it's not really happening, you know, in the end of the day, you will be disappointed. So the one thing that you can do is like forget about it, and then don't really put any hope into it. But when it's come to you, then you just have to be grateful on that. You know, that's something that you and most of the people are normally, you know, not really happy with their life, because they are putting themselves with quite a lot of expectations to get this, to get that, and also expecting other people to do this, to do that. That makes you feeling disappointed when some of the objective is not met, you know. And that's something that you want to try to avoid that. So let's see what this, the last card here to clarify the whole readings. At the bottom of the deck you have the Nine of Hearts. So the Nine of Hearts here indicates that whatever things that you have planned, whatever things that you may have already thinking of doing or thinking of pursuing, try to do those things and do it in the very good way, because be sure that you do your stuff, do your best to it, so that people can see you as a high performing individual, and that's how you can get whatever you want and needs that you have. That's why this card is coming anyway when you least expecting something to happen or something to to materialize, then it will start to come to you, because somehow people are just not putting their effort into the maximum. That's why, and then in the end they didn't get what they want, and then yeah, they start disappointing about other people and grudgings and things like that, which is not really the way how it goes, and not really working anyway. So I think that's overall readings here for you. I think it looked like quite a happy, I would say, readings for July. And don't be stuck in your own thinking and ego, and you just have to move on to the better ideas in life, that you have much more things to do towards the future. I think that's overall readings. If you like the reading, just click like, and if you haven't subscribed, just click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notifications every time we publish a new video. If you want to donate to our channel, just send a donation via PayPal to this email, and see you next month. Thank you.